Joe Biggs here with Infowars.com. Now we are at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas on 6th Street. And what we're going to do today is ask people who hates Muslims more, Obama, Hillary, or Trump. Well, let's go find out.
Oh my gosh. Do I have to answer that?
That's Trump, obviously. Trump,
Why is that?
because he's adamant about it.
It has to be, I would say it would have to be Trump.
Why would it be Trump, though?
Because the way that he speaks.
Truly, I don't think any of the three actually hate Muslims. I think they're dealing with a problem that's kind of takes a lot of insight to look at. I'm not too involved with politics, but I'll say enough to where I don't think politicians truly hate another race. I think they're just trying to do the best that they know to appeal to other people, especially when you're talking about a candidacy where you're running for a popularity contest.
I served in the Air Force for 6 years, so I deployed once, so I've seen what it's like over there, and I've seen what it's like here, and take the evil you know versus the evil you don't know. I'm totally against all the politicians. I think they're all lying to us. I think they're all horrible. I saw a really funny bumper sticker the other day that said, "It's got to get worse before it gets better," and then underneath it said Trump 2016. And if I had to vote, I'd vote for Bernie, but I'm probably not going to vote, honestly, because I've lost all faith in the Electoral College. And
based on what I see on television and making this judgment based on what I see there, I would say Trump, because I'm pretty sure Clinton and Obama don't have anything against Muslims.
I mean, based off what I see, obviously Donald Trump, face value, that's what it is. As far as Obama and everyone else, I don't really know what, how they feel about Muslims, personally. But the only person that's been, out there with it is Donald Trump.
I don't know him.
But from what you've seen on TV,
things.
Yeah.
He says uninformed things. He says kind of ridiculous things.
You
but
think
I know
he hates
some of that.
Muslims?
I don't know. I don't know the content of his character. I just know that, the things he says are
good.
offensive.
Based off-
Trump.
Why is that?
He's not letting them into the country.
Donald Trump, duh.
Well, why is that, though? That's my whole point. That's why I'm out here. I want to know why, though.
He usually kicks Muslims out of his events, without saying. So that's why I think so.
Right now, he's putting out this whole thing, saying the immigrants. The country was built on immigration, and that was New York, late in the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? why are we putting out this language? We're the land of the free, home of the brave. People come in for opportunity. They don't want to wash in, bowls of water with no, fountain or streams. Anytime you start with that language, that's a certain racism, certain elitism that your mind is.
Do you think he's being racist, or do you think he's just like that rich billionaire guy who's just gotten away with saying whatever he wants?
It's so focused on race. I am race. You know what I'm saying? America's so focused on that.
The media is. That's what's ridiculous.
The media, you're right. Indeed, the media is pushing it. All of that. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with Obama is people forget he fixing up this Bush mess we went through. You know what I'm saying, with this 9/11 and whatnot. Because I remember the recession. You know what I'm saying? I remember soldiers telling me about $1 million bullets going at people. So for me, I don't know how anybody could say Obama hates Muslims. I don't know how anybody could say that.
That right, self-segregating because I support who, or just the illusion of that you can't support multiple people, and that goes down on so many different levels. You can say political, racial, sexist situations, but just the fact that you can't support more than one cause or be more in a united front or communitive effort,
I think I understand where he's coming from in some aspects, but I think he's a little extreme in others. I don't think you should talk to people that way if you're going to be calling them the citizens that you're a leader of. When it comes to, I have concerns about foreign affairs and stuff like that, but when it comes to domestic, that's my first priority. And I know that's Trump's as well. So that I can respect, is caring about domestic things. But at the same time, you can't talk to women like that. You can't. It doesn't matter if you like them or not. You can't call them fat. You can't call them slobs. You can't say stuff like that. You can't just identify races with crime. You can't do that. That's not diplomatic. It's not at all. That's not how you represent your people.
Obama is a puppet as well. And if you want to get like that, then we can talk like that. We all know that Obama is a puppet. And he doesn't really run this country.
Oh, there you go. Let's hear more of that. That's what we like.
But he's doing the best that he can, and he's not coming out bashing other nationalities and other people because of what they believe in. You know what I mean? America's supposed to be the land of the free, and you got people like Trump endorsing violence and other things that, you know, are really taking people out.
You think having a wall's bad?
I feel like it sends the wrong message.
You know that Mexico has one on their southern border, though, right?
They do. That's Mexico, though. Are we Mexico? We pride ourselves on being the United States. So who are we following? You know what I mean? What standard are we setting by doing that?
Good answers, guys. Awesome.
It is what it is. Honestly, it's politics. At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Obama's doing what's best for, you know, the U.S. American people. So
you don't think Trump will?
I'm not gonna say Trump won't, but you know, he's obviously pushing his own agendas, not necessarily just to benefit himself, maybe to benefit the U.S. too. But honestly, I know more about Obama than I know about Trump.
Well, there you have it. Everyone is saying Donald Trump right off the bat without any facts. Because why? That's what the mainstream media is pumping down their throat every day, that BS propaganda, completely ignoring the actual facts that Donald Trump opposed both wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. And guess who supported those? Hillary Clinton, the Democratic frontrunner. So who is the racist? Who actually hates Muslims? Is it the fact that Obama's drone strikes have killed millions of people, 90% of those being innocent civilians? Or is it really Donald Trump, the guy who said he wants to put up a wall? Well, you'll have to decide that. This has been Joe Biggs with Infowars.com.
This is a protest, and this is a riot. If you can't tell the difference, then you are part of the problem. Infowars.com.